Hi guys, this is what I read in June and July. I didn't do a whole lot of reading in June because I was traveling for like 3 weeks. So the one thing I did read was A Midsummer's Nightmare by Kody Keplinger. I don't have a lot to say about this book. It's by the author of The Duff, which is one of my all-time favorite books. So this book is a little bit different than her other books because it focuses more on family than on romantic relationships. It was funny, it was cute. I didn't love it, but I liked it, and I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. Next, I read Pandemonium by Lauren Oliver. Looks like this. This is the sequel to Delirium, which I talked about in my last wrap-up video. Instead of, like the first book, where it was all in a linear path, where the book just kept on going, this book was in had two different plots going on, so it was a now and a then, now being what was happening in the book right at the moment, and then being what happened right after Delirium ended. It took a little bit getting used to. I didn't like it quite as much as the first one because it was a little bit of a slow start, but once it got going, once it got like halfway through the book, it really caught up and very action-y towards the end, I guess. I'm very excited to see what happens with the next book. So I gave that one 4 out of 5 stars as well. My next one is City of Ashes by Cassandra Clare. This one is the sequel to City of Bones, which I read about a year ago, I think. The thing with the City of Bones was, like, I didn't love it. I liked it, but I didn't love it, and I wasn't sure if I was going to read the rest of the series. But I just went to the bookstore one day and picked this one up, and I'm really glad I did because I liked City of Ashes a lot more than City of Bones, and I'm hoping that as the story progresses, it'll just keep getting better, and I'll just, you know, keep liking it as the story goes. That one I gave 4.5 out of 5 stars. Next, I read Wanderlove by Kirsten Hubbard. This book is wonderful. I loved it a whole lot. It's about traveling and a girl who decides to go on a trip to Central America, and she breaks off from her tour group to go backpacking with 2 other experienced backpackers for 2 or 3 weeks. I really love the feel of this book, and it's written kind of like the girl's journal, and it has, you know, like her own thoughts in it, and it has a lot of drawings that she did, and it's a really lovely book that just made me want to go get a backpack and, you know, go travel somewhere again. I gave this one 5 stars because it was fantastic. Next, I read Along for the Ride by Sarah Dessen. This was a book I kind of read on a whim. I just picked it up and started reading it. I don't have a whole lot to say about this one. I didn't love it, but I didn't hate it, so if you've read any of Sarah Dessen's books before, you can kind of understand what I mean when I say she has a formula that she sticks to with her books, and I thought Along for the Ride it fell in the same formula as all the other books I've read of her, and it was kind of boring because of that. The characters were kind of, I felt some of them were actually really annoying because they didn't really change as the book went along, and it was only at the end that some of them changed or, you know, anything. I couldn't connect to their problems. I really didn't care what was happening in their lives. It was kind of, I just wanted to be done with the book. Well, I gave this one 3 stars. Some of it was okay. Some of it was fun to read. Some of it was funny and cute, but it was okay. Next, I read Amelia Ann is Dead and Gone by Kat Rosenfield. This one was a really interesting book that had a lot more depth to it than I had anticipated going into it. First, it's about Becca, who just graduated high school and is getting ready to go to college in the fall. And it's about her relationship with her boyfriend James, who dropped out of high school and isn't going to college, and he can't, you know, do anything with his life because he has to stay in the small town where they live and take care of his family and their property. It's also the story about a girl named Amelia whose body somebody finds dead outside of the small town where Becca and James live. It's also about this small New England town where this all takes place, and just what makes up the town and what it's like to live inside this close-knit community, and like the secrets that only townspeople know, and what separates them from people who just come there for the summer. It's really fascinating to read this, and how everything's connected, and like the similarities between Amelia's and Becca's lives, and just how it like their stories just mess up what's going on in the town. Overall, I gave this one 4.5 out of 5 stars. I really, really loved it. It was really fantastic. And finally, I read My Life Next Door by Huntley Fitzpatrick. This story is about 2 teenagers who live drastically different lifestyles and come from 2 very different family backgrounds. And they've lived next door to each other for as long as they can remember, and one summer they finally actually meet each other and they fall in love. I really liked this story because the 2 characters in it, Jace and Samantha, are 2 very mature 17-year-olds. You don't have a lot of drama or stupid things going on in their lives. It's very realistic in the sense that they're just like 2 normal kids just dealing with just normal things. Overall, it's a really fun summer read. It's really lighthearted, but there are some more serious topics that they get into towards the end of the book, and I really liked how the author dealt with that kind of stuff. One thing though that I didn't really love was the ending. I wanted to really like it, but I couldn't. I felt like there was something missing to how it ended, so I gave this one 4 out of 5 stars. So that has been what I read in June and July. If you guys want more information on the books, like their summaries and such, I'll put the links to their Goodread pages down below. And until then, I will see you guys later.